Kojo be dey abatu a eda yanim no abatu e ho hia Ghana for P no mani da Eurajo Mahama ene ndisi amanyoko eso se ye be ye adwumaden a cheche ye nhehye ye pa ne pa ye wo ma Ghana na to nipa akoma so amonyame boa ya nkunimdie ayeye ndia nti asodie kese aba beda ye nyina ye so NDC4 tichu ya ye wodi bre e wo party ni mo and adwuma no intimi tinafa akonye to le bia na efomfo so hia mpenyisu mfu do so wo ye nyina nti ye bebo kakra won kra na yakofom so akobom kakra nkakra onyame adom nsem no kofom a Ghana for dodo na no ete NDC enhehye yase omo na do mu jam no munim se nisi hehye omofa na obisa wo mo a obi ase ene enyema nkoye obi esi apene adwuma ni ho sikani ho ye nipa bedi kura na obi asore ohwe no ne yele ne mabedi kura no kodwo ede omo nim se enye bosha NPP for the share ni amambo no enkoye bibia ginsemo enti dodo na no hwe kwan se 7 December beba no masisem ato abapa o mahwe o masitirim ato abapa ebenya nsunsuanso papa ewo wona brabom ene Ghana mpuntu so and eno ho adwuma na sese ye mame na wo so wase wona wapamfo sese de Ghana ye cancer ntrofo a omode yakokoduro eye wona adwuma na wo kanokre na oboa ma Ghana fo hu de yekoso a kodwo Captain Smart waba be kokrumuti a yensa homopo onyame nhwa no nkoso emo ho ban na de wo ye ma Ghana no wona wapamfo mo nkoso nyane saa
ehine sese awako share campaign
kodwo ko mfimfim mantem central region yakwa asante mantem makwa hafo makwa bunu east makwa bunu region yakwa baby bebre igusu ayo bontoa and the aka ye nimsu na doso but a teamwork nti we fa ha na we afa ha na asanso abankan anza ye de no untimi nkokam because adwuma no communication adwuma no and the fapem na ngasa na nkran ne wo nti ukofom kakra we so sanso san wuchi na oba na behwe se party no ye messages form of adverts ye airtime ye communicators bibia koso kama eno nti na mababa na nche cry be sanso akofom akobo
wow se na kwa chance region what say
hey kojo se wani se o kache enyema dane men kase ene Ashanti region aye NDC debi Ashanti region is still the NPP stronghold but me sure that this time around the results be for Ashanti Abano it will shock the entire nation and the world.
Hey
yes
Ashanti region
I'm telling you I think this year NDC benya your best ever results from Ashanti, the best ever results, and the NPP benya almost worst ever results from Ashanti. We'll be trying to NDC will get its best ever results from Ashanti. Not that we are winning, but votes are benya
not that we are winning Ashanti region.
No, we won't win. We can't win. 2020 and 26.5. But this year ebe chance na NPP for so when 71% 2020 this year ebe from cry because nipe wo ho no dodo na abre NPP dodo na no party no ubi so mo meka se di twa ye fruma ye wo mitu mu ye na nanom na de bae ya party but a lot of young people are moving away from that because bebre we say say na NPP futima yo mo de say o man from puntu adwuma bi anko asante mantem kura ye beto ama omo ankasa ka edi twa asante fompo sa Ashanti region de wo de bo akura kosi wo boba na the NPP flag uswa ye beto aba no so they take the people for granted na nkanya sa regional minister mu Simono Semensa tibi kotena TV so ye bisa na se kanye manumu a akufo ado ne ba womia aye ama asante fo akwa ba ko na wo man exam so na ye friend say omo former vice chairman they only hope simbe tenteno
chairman Omare
Wade ono mpo ya de obo no ho modern Ashanti regional minister so no mpo di ultimate the nzafe fa ni timu kan bibi regional minister dey say shame me office achiwo shame office achiwo so kwadwo ka dey no omoton yokugari any apetition and omoton office achiwo when to me am fan the nancy we so say we
but that's the truth
we ni
yeah we come as na Ashanti regional coordinating council actually hono petition
ya make am volunteer say you any petition
yeah what you say
as minister need to make us share me chiro
and a barber shop kitwe bi so wo
me matena RCC that when Eric Opoku was regional minister when na mete because I was his assistant and so na make we adwuma wo KMA so ye nim se omadi asantefo hwamo and e ko asante mantemu a bibi papa bi e wa asante mantem bia ye NDC na ye ya na se opem so asante mawura na ye
2020 elections the nipa 12 and ejina so medi president and at this year nipa dumiensa and ba kon afrim mana ba 12 na into obi bedi 12 years obi bedi 12 years Alfred Kwame Asiedu working in 952 from Ashanti region. Nana Kredu Wajman Rollins, Fiantuan Importem, Hunya 476. Bridget Akosia Jogbenuku, PPP 435. David Asibi, Apasra, PNC, Unya 444. Kufia Palunya 712. Hassan Ayariga 482. Henry Herbert Latte, friends at GCPP 304, Mami Kuyadonko 539, and Afe Gum, Inya 12,564. John Dramani Mahama, Inya 653,149. And I'll say, you do better than this.
Oh, cry.
Oh, okay.
Cry.
And another Danko Akufo-Addo. Inya 1,795,820.
Yeah.
4.
Now, could you, can say, my mentia, Ashanti regional chairman for the NDC, chairman Anakwesi, and then the regional secretary, Amwakohene, organizer Maminia Alassani Sham, and a communication officer Abbas Nuruddin. Women organizer, executives Nina Minyobian Frame, Comrade Osman or youth organizer, your women organizer until Gloria, Zungu Caucus of 4. Kojo, and ne Uba in this Yamanyo Kumuna Ope regional. The original executives, Ebo Jumapa, they are all working this time around the kind of commitment, dedication, and a forward Juma den pa your party for from region constituency to branch a board but I think it's Ashanti region given the facts of what NPP stronghold in terms in spite of the hostilities a Juma and Anakwesi and in the team Esaba so body intimachi man ope me bom abaso no monton koso sa abapa no mudua no afefempo awie na on 7 December yebetwa aba no ama wiase nyina hu adwuma pa o ma ye bekoso aba na ya beboa wo mo na yenimse adwuma no fa kese de o mo ana ye na mo amo so amohwe ni muzi rajo mama beba na nche by the 29th of November John Dramani Mahama obebu na ketima be pia sentiment all things being equal enti monkoso na mohwe nanim na oba o de sempe no ebeba 24-hour economy no ehhehye o de ba de adwuma yeyo ene koso beba sentiment no impuntu ho asem ene o de ba de ya no mo ne na bo keka ena yebetwa free SHS mu eyantonko a eni nyina so bi omoboa John Mahama na eba no wa be ni ye enti montwen Yura John Dramani Mahama latest by the 29th you'll be in the Ashanti region to tour the region.
2020 Nana Adunya 71.6% to Ashanti region. Far below all electoral percentages are NPP candidates via Enya Ewa Ashanti region.
And this was just 4 years, you know.
4 years in office.
No more the bomb was for free.
NPP nya 71.6%. Now this time around almost 80%. Is it going to happen or not? John Dramani Mahama 26.1%. ABC. Sa and I be calling him. The two abanuya. Sammy, I feel to the main issue.
Yeah.
Minim sawat I don't pay never been in a museum, but my shared no idea na say about say GOC or Ashanti region. Brigadier General Opoku. What's why they?
Could you? I say me no abosi. Asem kesi o. Asem kesi pa. na mame fa nchia kese emma wahwefo ne omo muti dwumadie nyina ye do mo ase aga na ni a wotie me bia no mesere so be yi waso nidie kwa so na wo de tie nsem wa meka na wo ankasa bisa ho as Ghana ni se de ekoso no ye ma oman no ana enye ma oman no hwe Ghana abakosemu yato aba bada bato ba ko a de basabasa ye ne oyene eba Ghana pa she Ghana fo awerwo ne yaw abato ba ko a eye one election a de anim guase bre Ghana abato a ema ye hu ahuri kasem ene ye wudi sem pa back eya yawa so west were gone by elections yeto saba no tiefo be kaya on the 31st of January 2019 die hu na yawa so no kwadwo ni hu bi da kabato de ntokwa besi kura party baako we nkrofo party baako we nkrofo no mo de aboani ne apata na police fo abecheche nipa na de bia court de bia tuma na ye jaibi die hu no but for the first time Ghana bakosem you hu by election yakwa by anopa 9 10 a.m. na amachofo intitirafo later you hu say oboye NPP intitirafo vigilantes thugs and hoodlums and na ya train yomo Ghana ban Akufuado NPP aban bawomi aban afa yensika train yomo asho mo national security ntare na as at that time crowd you who's the national security omo won ntare omo shede ko elections te say the omo kwa akon that was the time you who's omo ye kaki camo top and down and boots ne ye hu akode a Ghana bakosemu ye hu se sojani and police ni kitabi sophisticated weapons who ko Iraq ni Syria and to kwesi wokra menye sure say we hu bi we saw these so-called SWAT operatives of the national security. Omo sha kotare kitel tuo na omo ni boni omo kodinti omo katakata omo ni mo bi ahye mask na yehu bi da it is a war movie. We saw that at Labaoleshi at Ayawaso West Wagon 31st January 2019 omo kototo tuo eprepre nipa ebu nipa empo mrashe bedwani fo ningo prampram mamfa ne wanche no omo papa na ni so buni papa sa dia babu bo ni petim prepre nipa besi ne Ghana fo bebre ena omo kan abia didem besi ne ebi ntimi nante ebi ani hu ade de koso no asani bo man nyina pusa ehye yareho omampenya Akufuado a woye chairman of Security Council kaso oni mo hwe ti okote ba sukun bi potokasem a lawyer for the commission of inquiry so mo hwe asem ne ye ka commission of inquiry ye ba suku a omo ya asem mu omo asem sisi omo ye hwe mu a omo to me to say high court ento omo hwe asem bi mu no mo de omo decision beto abonte na ban di to mu a it has a force of law omo ko hwe asem ni mu a paragraph 3.4 of Omo report the commission who ye any where your Justice Emil Short, former commissioner of Shraj onye disini an elderly statesman Ghana obi abuno enu ti na Akufuado kofa na say omeda commissioner no munti asem wo kan the commission recommends the reprimand of Colonel Mike Opoku. The part of a mame.
Sir, Commission Abedweko say Colonel Opoku yentwenaso
for being ultimately responsible for the outcome of the SWAT operation at Labaoleshi School Police Station.
Sir, ononko na ye kontenkro ejina ye basabasa buntuma ekoso e Balaweshi Police Station wa ni pepra ye MPD sotro.
His liability is further reinforced by his failure to properly define the mission for which the SWAT team was sent and ensuring that the SWAT team complied with the defined mission.
Enyamra samwa ekoso no ne di mutintimman no hye mu kena efuntum fra ye bum mu adapa team adaban te aye asesrade said ye be ye betimi edimu nempo no ono ni tumi a na owo samre no eno na ma mbantie ne mbaba wa wosoma wo no wotie ono na sem no wodi so pepepe ebe moja no hwegu ye
further he Colonel Michael Poku failed to conduct an internal inquiry into identifying the culprits of the offense when revelations became rife that there were operational lapses resulting in violations of human rights.
Ebiam ana ye furthermore no ye ebiam no ye nyina ekoso no ojaye ni refiye osheda wampemwa wanwene ho wansusu so obeyere ne ho aye mu hwehwemu ehu se nipa edi sa nyamra nsemi no wobeye ne panti de edi kan obeche won atwenwa so de etoso mienu dwumadi ankasa asa wo ye banudini ewasra ene bambo dwumamu a wutimi ye na wo hunu se de mi ye ahatosin ene lapses no papa no wemfi.
It is further recommended that Colonel Opoku be made to immediately release the weapons used for, as well as the persons involved in the operation, to enable ballistic testing and analysis to be undertaken and for further investigations by the police.
I say a tour ahodo ko de wo puntumpum ke bum bum akase ni nyina ono ne de animu e mo de yes adwuma no owie ya no no aka ni nyina bo no otu gogu tokro bim na omo se wo mo hye no se onjai se atuo ni nyina mu no mu ntimi mo de ahwehwem ehu ba bi atuo ko de wo ni firi ene wo a eto se atuo no ene wo a na ekuta ba bi kuna wo nyaaye ene de enti a ode ko ho
Kojo
ye
we eye onyamiasem we and the Justice Elmil Short Commission be kan enya Sammy Gyamfi enti ayawa so Westward gone that bloody election ne kofa by obroni say the mastermind, the one who orchestrated it eye nipa ye Ghanacelebrities samre no ye Colonel friend of Mike Opoku na Kojo yam kote a obi a Short Commission say yentwe so. And in the white paper, Abayanka wants them, they neither said they were accepting or rejecting. So for me, it stands. Yam kote ya yentwe na so. Omwai ato ni posu mu ya promoting no ahye na nimunyam. Sa empower ya de. Obotuo ewo ayawa so Westward gonna prepare nipa. It is a say they from Colonel ya no Brigadier General. Brigadier General. And so we are soldier for madwuma ekoni mu a o ma cheche Ghana ni mu ena ye wo asoldier for a o mo wo bia nti ko Northern Command, Southern Command ye wo asoldier for a o mo wo ho a o mo wo mo mpanyimfo a o mo di o manim o mo nyina ehye CDS as Chief of Defence Staff. But ukọ mfimfiri mantemu eye Asante mantem bono ahafo bono east name sampatemu ho aye friend of Central Command na omo headquarters here Ashanti region, Kumasi to be precise. Say papa ya odi boni a course wa ya waso Westward go a Short Commission say ke wase ye twena so enso Akufuado abona abaso aye ne Brigadier General no ono na ye de na koto ho say asojafo wo ho nyina no ono ne omo commander eno ne ye friend no General Officer Commanding ono ye omo penyin pa enti enam za dibre ni nti no abato ahobambo a ye ho nhyehyeye currently papa ye oka ho bi menu yati asem ne o oka ho bi ena NDC for ye ka say asem be ni oman be na sa de we betumi asi obi a ye to aba ode basai ne oyene abam ahyehyɛ NPP vigilante national security ntare wamo mo atu amo makototo eprepre nipa bu nipa ono ankasa aba be kana numu asem so ono na ehye akire esi dan ena commission say yentwe na so a say de yabo na baso de dwumadi kesisi akohye ne nsa na say Ashanti region wuntumi mo sori a mo say ye be wi abam no na che say omo nan gina bibi so because abato nwiamu master ene ye de asojafo nyina hye ne nsa e wasante mantem we ema NDC yesore adwen say ye de ani bedi papa nachi ye sate say ye be follow nanamo a o2 asantementem akwadwo de ye hu ne ye mu ahye de papa no ye na ya waso west wogo no kra de comedies say no ma hye ne kutupa o mama na kokodro because oye aya waso de no wanya brigadier general eju oso be 2024 de no de agi CDS enti ono aka ebo ne ho asafo hene say Akufuado ahye ne boso be ye ni CDS na abato a ye beto yi aya waso kura obekum NDC for say okum no ma asem wa ka no yes edana no because why ye
adanse ho
oh masa mesi nipa o mo tese asem no adanse for
okay
see yes ye the character command IGP any CDS on say aya waso west wo go see ye no okoye ne ho ageman e wo commission wa wutie mbia Google I take responsibility for Ayawaso West Wagon violence. Kenny Lupuku. Ono ankasa kwaji tumi se ono na ye. NPP say me ba wa ya de. Akoye ye kukudu for. Me mani baby pasha de. Me pese me ye bi obeboa me. And ode na kwa akoto ono. So he is a hatchet man. Me no ka say ono ye NPP for shadow CDS. CDS or tewa soja fo nyina hye na se opompe pra no. Papa we ode nanima ye from omuno. Because no the boss ni pay master ni Akufuado. The Juma Oye no or Yama Kufuado, and a Kufuado so Ashenebo. Boame. They said the Techiman South or Mutu to kum nipa ya, Eddie Wea Bemuno. That is what they want to do. And what is the game plan on Sesano? They said the Oya Director of Operations or National Security, no cofer NPP into Trafford, they said double. Ghana for more kind double. NPP into training, and on the Sammy Uku and a corner cranda. The short commission found him as one of the leaders of the tax and recommended say yem prosecute because two na no kita no need to me so kita sa two national security for ni sa to me no eye kenilopokui na mema omo sa akode no the short commission said it sa double kofui na ene wafa wo mo a the same thing oye in 2019 the same training and odema wo mo asochuare we have the pictures omo training omo.
Oh, more pictures, no.
Oh, yes. They are training them at Asochuare and other places. The same game plan. They said they are Invisible Forces, Delta Forces, Bolegatanga Bulldogs, Kandahar Boys, you can say Sanko for voter crocodiles. Echeni omo makode mo de nyam Branson Ayawaso in 2020 elections. Mukum nipa wotwe. Ablekuma Central, your boy Obituno, NPP vigilante. That is Lord Kumi's boy. And other parts of the country. Silas, voter registration, on a second. Those boys following abroad, they did that. In the Banda constituency. The same game plan, and he is implementing it in Ashanti. Because he said, Jimensa Akase, about 1 year, on train results, we are on crying. Year 2, Yankeka constituency, Mumna region, Yen declare. Enti omo ye omo ntitira sem na omo sha NPP vigilante fo enya soldier fo eto de bi amanfo ntiase sa nyema na NPP fo ye no metumi aka se dodo na omo yusu soldier fo NPP vigilantes no mo yusu omo no ma sha omo soldier atare. Then you have a colonel leading them because national security those were not proper national security people. The pomo cheshe so ma you saw them eye opoku no any training omo army omo sa. No be any so the two national security for the two am ya to prepare nipa. Now the debre we come no adai. Ghana eyo maya ye nyina ye wa ye pese asumdue etinum afebon no e na Akufuado wo pese wo say nana. This guy is a danger and a threat to the peace and stability of Ghana. A danger and a threat. In any serious jurisdiction, he will be in jail. A soldier, a German anymore. Says Papa pay my brigadier general, as I am general officer commander. Soldier for more bro journey at the bomb my wobine. Bebrebe women to my no be a money the Bresa Aquawi. I went the bonnie and to say, now Elmi short commission report with the powers of the High Court to say, Yanchenaso, or Namudi to me, man. Into also so Omashen Kutupa. And now, all training vigilantes. Now, power bonne say, Obe show mu soldier atare. He says it's only national security bi. He says soldier mu na ukita post dia obe show mu soldier atare. Obe mo mu tuo ni akode ye te say de oye na Ayawaso no. omo betoto no mo de scare nipa we intimidative bubu bi epreprebia na NPP fo nya kwan atete agum te say de bi omo ye na Ashanti region omo nya kwan ewia bam. That is their game plan. But kwajo so nya make kokoko we hata suri there, they will never succeed. Said your moye no suma se no onyame wapo mo ntoma emframa abo akokoto ada wo bi anim ene me kana asem na nsentwo ni bi twetwema no na enye saa na kwadwo me ka asem cho
ka chame
ni papa wo se nsentwo fo tu ni so sa saa akoya me kana asem se Kenny Lose maybe dem person me friend Brigadier General Opokumpo because he doesn't deserve that position. Okay, is 2019 July. The central for Juma you from a modern Ghana or more editor and one journalist. Editor and a friend Emmanuel Bogri. National security forecast with the bonnet Momo Cochen. Would you win him? Blue Gate as because Yachiwa is it them best friends. Match of my brother. Match of my seven no over 10 or more. She's what our life I'm out. Momo Coche Abugria on the face on the several. Anybody watching me, Google it. How a journalist, editor of Modern Ghana was abducted. Ya kidnapped. Ya didn't share when you did bottle. Ya did bibi. A chichirimiti. Well, who baby awoko. Omo manu wase na America. And ya didn't call you a dying bimu. And omo do food no bone no tortured. Because we actually bibi etia akufuado. That happened. Who was the director of operations? O massa orders no ehwe sa operations nyina so papa ya meka na senia o started say wo ye these hatchet jobs for the NPP na nyenне o te sa abo ahuriye mo jampa ni tim da Ghana ye pesa abato ye asumdue no enye de wodwe ho no na omo a wodwe na num ene de o che NPP executive ono na yesless risika or your mobilizing funds for the NPP in Ashanti region they be able to meet in the want to be personal assistant Andy Otinifie. But we me chief Otinifie. Hono mo hono mo ye bibia. We know them. Our radar. On them. Or more crop for and the intelligence in the brain. Yes, okay. Intelligence in nanche crano. Papa we yanini will become. Because I was so dear yan can ye. Dear next say na ya to the post woman the break say on ya worse than what you did at Iowa.
Then pan or person ye elections.
Number one, Akufuado akache and say obuano manitimi area banimua. Obey any CDS. The papa no the ordre one no. Or the men nyina akwa go UK. Say BBC a ono de Quentin Crow unsuru. Ena all store military uniforms are NPP vigilante are all training omono or the bema omo mashe on election day.
Ati also the entire would the fear.
Oh yes, all on the fear no.
Or person on the microphone when you soldier for.
Yes.
Okay.
Ena wound to me more illegal ballot papers I am to baby omo printing. Okay, 2020. Ye chinkrophone you know as I was say back where so na bag bo mo chia ballot papers gumua EC stamp ye dey esi actually. And ye no munya EC validation stamp. The issue was simple. These guys, they work with their collaborators in the Electoral Commission. It is like they did in 2020, no? They are storing military uniforms, illegally printed ballot papers by Wuntumi and those guys, and the weapons. Now on election day, nobody says soldier for aqua, so no money soldier for papa. A NPP vigilantes are Opokui and that training your Moamo under the instructions of Wuntumi and the NPP. You know their game plan, like they did at Techiman South. Ya two abewi, ya be coalition, almost over my enye. No matter to no more shoot to the no kuno. Almost on Tiasiafako court. We control them. That is the game plan. But I said it yesterday, and I'll repeat it today. Violence cannot and will not win the NPP this year's election.
Okay.
About we, the Ghana for pay. Don't do about 2 about man or don't obey your man penny. Obi any will be me about we. Because Ghana for you need a home. And this Yamanuko you need a home. And the baby send a beya or Moshe Yaboni MM. Not Ghana enya asumdwe before, during and after the elections. Yebe. Anything ye fiti ase. Asem we ye de kwa koma IGP. Hono and abatwo security task force no odano.
And go for kasa ye bostrim ka say enra mo ye press conference no ka e bia nka obatrim we ukone dem ma obehu bibia obi be friend no evidence.
As onim say security intelligence issues yen discuss obi anywhere oye matured and initiated or babe discuss as say obi aka we aso jani we can we chire no ye the assembly comma CDS ni IGP no mo frere there was a disclose you be disclose so what about that metro say but assembly nyina ne say
na say mo wa dance here
exactly okay. But any radio so na babe gina bon cruise na we na can we chire na we na ye nya no serious political party does that ye intelligence ye nya na ye ato aponte or one sem ka wo meka but ye say intelligence no ye gidi because kwajo the aware crowd no so be rekoto a udi na chinye
na no obu
exactly
obi o san kan brofo
yes nipa no wa
he who has chew calabash
yes if he says he will chew a crab you don't argue with him because assembly nyina ne say aya was west wo gbon na e by election and mpo no you just mere director of operations national security okofa NPP vigilantes and more weapons that we had never seen in the history of this country relative to elections. He has been indicted and the commission says reprimand him. How then do you make him the general officer commanded? This guy should be prosecuted. I was like because soldier juma na ye juma emu eduro animunyam ye juma emu hia ye nyina Ghana say ne if there is a threat to our peace and stability why ne ba beje ye soldier fo ya timi de bebia mi ko bia mi tu chema omo they are noble men and women in uniforms working tirelessly to protect this nation. Ya semwa here can has got nothing to do with soldiers. Let me make it clear. It's about one individual. And of course, a few people who are working with him. Oh no, me who so you soldier new NPP full soldier and the Ashen soldier atare. And Akufuado a promote so that he can be emboldened and empowered to help them implement their Reagan plan. But your masheshe beyond yourself for your masheshe no. Ebeka omutim enkusiaga. Onyaminti ene asemo yaba beto yenim. Na meda wasese wa ma mesa kwenye. Me abohu dewro. Enti ya asemo aye kenyina ne sa IGP. Una batu ho ahobambo ehye wonsa. Utai ukodu ano bayi nimrika IGP eya beta abo nachi. But abatu ahobambo de so far the record 100/100. IGP dampare no prayer ba ko pe etoni bia oye nyema bi de nyina ya abo nachi. But nipa ya ade a wosaye. A send-off by election was his first election. Maza, wuntumi ntitra for the oba wo nyina na dampare mo ka den. With the exception of a few issues, so that me omo to me too. If I became a send-off, if you remember, and a national youth organizer Omoko send a car Pablo. With the exception of a few incidents here and there, everything was peaceful because the police did not take sides. They made sure said they were fair. Second ufenu we trouble nkumi twanifa into be ada ne ho so na bibia ya asomdwe into the area ni mu ne se obe use the same system e de aboban afa abato ye ho across the nation the NDC ye nyina no sabato ne ye asomdwe na ye to aba na de Ghana for do ne pa o mayi no abato ne mu da ho fan obia bete ne ho ase te se de aye from 92 besi ne na Ghana asomdwe atena ha afebol. But say Akufuado utimi gina stage so on fere president mu abia wati fiaduri wonhwe Akufo nsua no wonhwe John Mahama mu nsua mo gina stage was a media me handi over ma John Mahama na achina we nyankopon ana wona wo be decide the obe handi over ma no te said the John Mahama handi over ma no say Ghana for say John Mahama no mo peno you must hand over but you don't say things that you will hand over or because
voter region obeton voter region na na do ka say first no kasa but say the Ghana
for what dia and because there was a penny e kasa penny dia wo kasa kakasa ede asumdwe be den na brigadier general Opoku Yeah, the no kwakoma CDS. You didn't say omuno, but I was a CDS or then a 90 for. Once he's a CDS, he must put his foot down. Now, Kwawe, Wanfa Basa Ibia Magana, and the soldier for any months.
That's President appointed energy minister. Mimbusa.
But Ghana Ghana Black Stars. He say African Cup of Crab Boy.
Me crano and then I can be a whole stadium now. Me who dear
now whole stadium be as well.
Adriano Dane,
Kumasi Stadium granted yes, I was who
opening
these guys.
Herbert's Krapa, say dear. Wabaya substantive energy minister, I feel Yenya energy minister, na Puffy office. And they say, and they 20th.
Did you know by after say no?
Aka 10 days na. Seven say na what you mean na yenene already 2 weeks minister. Yamin Shirano. Sammy Medas.
Mr. Medas
Pasipa. Sammy Gyamfi, Air Communications Officer, MRD NDC. And then Michelle Bosse.
What up, my people? I go by the name T-Rhyme, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conscious, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You watching Davcadotv. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Alright.